Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're gonna talk about the lawmaking process. The lawmaking process is one of the main function of legislature. Law are introducing in a form of bill by a minister of the member of legislature. They will discuss and debate about the bill. It will through several stages before becoming a law. The first process is pre-parliamentary stage. The process begins when there is an individual or a group present their ideas to a member of legislature. After legislation members started to make drafting from his or her idea, then the proposal will be discussed between government authorities, experts and else. After that, the proposal is sent to the parliamentary draft person in the Attorney General's chamber to put it into legal language and correct form. When the proposal is complete, there will be known as a bill. The bill will be reviewed by the member of legislation whether there is something wrong or not, or is it fit to be a bill that can be presented in Parliament. The last step in this pre-parliamentary stage is get approval from the Cabinet. When the bill gets approval from the Cabinet, then the bill is ready to be introduced in the Parliament.
The next one is reading in House of Representatives. In this stage, there are 4 processes of reading, which is first reading. The purpose of first reading is to briefly introduce the bill that will be discussed. In this process, the minister will present or read a bill for the first time. During first reading, other representatives cannot debate or argue the bill and there are no voting session. The next process is second reading. The minister will present for the second time, clearly explain the bill, and it is crucial stage. In this process, representatives are allowed to debate and argue the bill. There will be voting session either this bill can proceed or not. After that is committee reading. Committee reading is a process where committee member will read and check in more detail the implementation of the bill, or it is better known as amendment stage. The voting results are based on the majority and it will advance to the next stage, which is the third reading. Last but not least is the third reading. This is the final stage of enacting the bill. No amendment of a material character is allowed and the debate shall be confined to the contents of the bill only. The decision depends on the majority of votes from the representatives.
After go through the third steps reading, the bill then will be submitted to the House Senate for consideration. Basically, the process is similar with the process in House of Representatives. The bill is subject to amendment as soon as it got the consideration of the senator. It will go through unlimited debate by the senators, then the debate will begin with opening statement about the measure and followed by reading its first title. After that, the measure then might be considered to go to the second process, which is amendment. In the amendment stage, the bill will be discussed, proposed and voted on its passage. Amendment will be made if it is needed, which depends on the senators. The bill then will be passed to the committee stage after being amended. Usually, when the bill goes through the second reading, it shall stand committed to the committee of the House. However, sometimes there is a case where there might be disagreement between the two houses. So, the conference of committee is formed to solve this problem. They will negotiate and produce a compromise version of the bill and also issue a report outlining the final version of the bill. The bill will go back to both houses for approval, then will be sent to YDPA for royal assent.
The last stage before the bill can be gazetted into law then be published to the public is to get the royal assent for the bill. The bill must be presented to Yang di-Pertuan Agong for his approval. Yang di-Pertuan Agong will be given 30 days to give his royal seal to the bill that has been presented to him. However, if Yang di-Pertuan Agong did not give his assent to the bill within 30 days, the bill will automatically become a law. A bill that has been assent by the Yang di-Pertuan Agong shall become a law.
After the law has been approved by the King, Yang di-Pertuan Agong, all that is left is to publish the law in order for it to be enforced to the public as per Article 66(5). When a law is being gazetted, it shall be in accordance with Section 18(1) of Interpretation Acts 1948 and 1967, where the Gazette is published into many parts. After that is done, the proper date of the publishment of the law must be made in order for the law to be enforced as per Article 66(5) of the Federal Constitution. A law shall not come into force until it is published.